Okay, so let's get on the second part of this channel. So this, as you know, this is the eighth day. We're constantly making videos and posting over YouTube channels or anything like that. But so in the same way, we're actually working and we're sharing the knowledge of the vocabulary, this vocabulary. So that's it. So at that time we are talking about the magnanimous things. Do you ever know? Have you ever known the meaning of magnanimous things? What kind of work it has and function it has? When we can use it? What does you think about it? In the same way we are talking about it. So it means if you don't know, if you have already known that its meaning or its function of work, in that case you can just simply comment it below in the comment box. Otherwise keep liking, keep sharing, keep working or keep watching, so I'll tell you all about it. Okay, so it means a magnanimous means a person who is very generous and forgiving. uh, have you ever met, would you like to convoke with the people who is how very generous and forgiving? Whatever you make false, somehow you make mistakes or that kind of falls in a life, and with even you sometime you come to make mistakes, uh, knowing everything about that person, knowing about each and everything, but somehow you got forgiven from that person, from that kind of things. You mustn't have to let this kind of person leave you, man. Once you make mistakes, then you never have ever have to repeat all these kinds of things. Once you come to reiterate all these things in your life, then the anticipation is already what came to finish from you. And as you know, no one shows the interest on you because you shows your real character at that time. But if you would like to become that moral and what that kind of special person, then somehow there's a chance and the what possibility to stay and to seem in the same as like the same person as you used to be, so if you are, so you will also would like to be keep working, and you have to work as his faith, the what anticipation towards you of him has to be better. And the betterment of all these things can really shows your about real character. Even sometimes even without knowing anything, or sometimes even knowing everything, we come to make all this kinds of thing false, so people come to see us what are ruthless, reckless cunning, or that kind of uh, neglecting people. But sometimes we don't know what was happened to us, and whatever we did with other people, that doesn't matter. But if you are actually would like to make yourself better, you would like to be a you would like to work as special things, as a not what crossing the limits of and the restrictions of these moral things and characteristics of a society or a community. And that's why you have to work with your full consciousness, where that kind of things will gonna really lead you towards somewhere where you actually has to be in your life. Or what can I say, except these things doesn't matter in your career. So what if you are so pedantic person, even in that case, sometimes it would have really good advantages and really for what profession, what that kind of beneficial things in your life. Or other, if you don't, if you just are so you are really concerned with the only problems, only perilous, that kind of excessive overthinking you are doing, you are actually having through it, then how do you imagine your life? You come to ruin your life, so sometimes keeping yourself in a balance is always best. So keep yourself in a balance. So sometimes you have someone perception perspective can be intransigent. Even let them talk and let them pontificate on each and everything, because you are not the person, you are not a suspected person for other people, because you are over here to work over your career, not to suggest and what to advise other people. Whoever would don't they would, if they don't would like to stay with you, then why would you like to support, why would you like to advocate them people with for the progression uh, so you just have to what believe in your alacrity. If you have alacrity and eagerness to do something before the other people, if something is not done by other people, but you are still thinking about to be that person, in that case that's really matters to be that person or something. Even you feel like it's a laconic thing for you, but so in that case that's nah, it's this condition is that really shows your character, your dimension, that whatever you have the educations, or plans, decision making, and that kind of managerial function, what managerial ability and the capabilities, that actually this is the time to show your all this into reality. So keep managing, man. So as a student of management, you have to be also commerce, so you have to manage each and everything in life. So if you can manage, so if in the perspective and the views and opinions of a management student, so this entire universe is management. So if there is no management, there wouldn't be anything exist. There isn't anything in existence. There wasn't been in any existence. So a lot of mistakes I'm doing, even in English. So the grammatical mistakes and the formation and what that kind of sentence structure can be distinct and vague, ambiguous. Somehow it can be how complicated to understand. But whatever I would like to say among the people and ahead of you guys, you just have to care about all these things. If once you're gonna neglect all these things in life, then you are not gonna get anything of even from your own empire. So if you have to start and embark your own empire, then you keep working on your career. And even a lot of people are saying that what he's doing, what a mental person, or anything like that, they're saying ahead of you. And then who would care about you, man? Nobody's gonna care about you. And then everybody would say that what I'm doing over here, that's what is this nonsense? Just a deafening voice. He's talking, he's a controversy. Can't he study with a little that kind of low volume, a low bass voice? A lot of people come to argue on it, but I don't think. But because I'm actually, I have to work as a professional. That kind of professionally, if you are working in that case, nobody would affect your mentality and that kind of psychological. Even their perspective and perception can impact your mentality. So you have to build yourself in that way. So once you come to build yourself, and if you come to see you and treat yourself as in that case, the who cares, man? Nobody cares. So in the process of while you were actually sacrificing, struggling, people will while you were actually sacrificing, people would come to they would come. They would like to come ahead of you by saying, "No, you mustn't have to sacrifice. What would you get after sacrificing all these things? Even your this entertainment time, it is not going to back your life. So this is really worthless, guys. So you mustn't have to let yourself to get all these kinds of things even in your life. So if anybody come to say that what I'm doing, so well, if even if you are struggling, people will come to say, what the hell is this doing? What you have gained, what you will get after doing all this and executing all this thing even in your life, so this kinds of stick life, even we're gonna they would like to they come to blame yourself and other people, even this they don't have any access, so that's why they come to blame even their nation. And their what kind of thing is this? The people, the youth are actually what uh, what they're amplifying or implying over them over there to make any kind of excuses. So it's not better. So if you are feeling like you have to work logically, man. If you are not a congenient person, then there is a only control. The feelings and the emotions have control over you. They're leading you, and they were leading you, and they're still leading you, and they will keep leading you, man. Then don't you feel like I have to control my entire mind and the physical body? So what do you think about all these things? So if you go through meditation and breaking your muscles through taking in intake a proper intake of what calories and proteins, or somehow you also believe in what God, in that case there is everything is possible. So keep always stay in the service of serving your parents, in a proper way, because they are the good for you. So accept those, otherwise no, other is nothing for you, others are nothing for you. So what it is superfluous things. People we have to recognize and consider all these things in this way. Even if you are working as a in a professional way, in that case that is not can be better for your progress. So